time. I've never made a boot basket for anyone. I'm so excited about this one, but I have most of the stuff for it. I have pretty much everything planned out. There's just like a couple more things I have to do. Here's the base of the basket. So let's get started on it. Also, hello beautiful people of the internet. My name is Jaden. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post a lot of lifestyle vlogs and also some self-help content. So if you're into any of that, be sure to click the subscribe button down below. But let's get to our basket. So here's kind of like the setup I'm going for with it. I have a really big blanket. I don't know how that's gonna fit in here, but that's kind of gonna be like the main big thing. And then I have some ghost pillows. I'm gonna keep a few, but I'm gonna give the rest to Kyle. So that's probably gonna take up like the other big part of it, and that's gonna be like most of the basket. But then I'm gonna do a handwritten letter. I already wrote out everything I want to write on my phone, but I actually have to write it down on a paper. But then I'm gonna write like for my boo on the front. I'm gonna like do a little cutout with some paper. So I think right now I'm just gonna get the blanket and the pillow in. Then I'm gonna write out the letter and write out the lettering in the front. Guys were really ever on Twitter, and if this was like in your circle, but there's this emulator app that lets you play like DS games and Wii games on your phone or your iPad, and I finally learned how to set it up. So I think what I'm gonna be doing is playing Fossil Fighters, which is one of my favorite DS games ever. Look at this. I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't know. I have been not in the mood tonight. Like today is not my day, so I think I'm just gonna lay down and play Fossil Fighters. But tomorrow is Tuesday, and the day after that is Wednesday, and Wednesday is when the Love is Blind weddings episode is released. So me and my boyfriend are gonna try and binge all the episodes that we haven't caught up to and watch the weddings too when they come out. And then I can't really think far past that at all because that's like all I'm looking forward to. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna play Fossil Fighters. On a workout solely because you feel ugly? Well, that's me right now. I've been in this headspace for, God, probably like, it's definitely been at least 2 months, but it was like getting there for a while. And like literally every day of my life, I just feel so like honestly fat, and like I don't know, I don't like the way my face looks, I don't like the way my body looks. So I try to run like really hard and do really like sweaty workouts to make myself feel better. And even after I go really hard, I still come out of it and like I could have gone harder. Like why didn't I literally go until I was passed out on the ground? And I think the only thing really stopping me from doing that is the fact that I know it's not healthy and it's not going to really help me. It's more about my everyday habits than like going hard every once in a while. But I feel like my mindset is turning unhealthy anyways. It has been for a while, but like it's my first time experiencing a lot of these thoughts to this extent. It's a lot of firsts for me, honestly, in general lately, and I almost feel like I have had a rebirth and I'm literally doing life for the first time all over again. Honestly, I was trying to think of where to put some of the clips from my birthday vlog that I didn't actually make a vlog because it was too chaotic, but I still want to put some of those clips in specifically to this vlog because it's following what would have been my birthday vlog, if that makes any sense. So I am gonna put my little like clip of me talking about my experience and everything on my birthday right after this one. And also I want to put some clips from the weekend after my birthday, which was like kind of also for my birthday, but I took my boyfriend back home honeymoon to Louisiana. We went to Bourbon Street. He had a hurricane for the first time.
Why does that taste like nothing?
And then we had like our hand grenades and just had a really fun night. And then we spent some time with my family. So that was cool, but I don't really know why I'm talking about this right now. I was just thinking like the rebirth of my life because I have been through so much. I really hate that I have been set back so much. Or at least I feel like I've been set back so much that like I'm not on the same trajectory, I guess, as everyone else, because I feel like I'm basically doing all this stuff I should have done at like 20 because I was stunted by my last relationship. And I get to be the person that I could have been, and now I'm getting to be it, which is really exciting. It makes me really happy. I'm not sure if I'm as appreciative and as grateful as I should be because I'm still processing a lot of stuff and I still have a lot of elements in my life that I'm not happy with. But I've been thinking a lot the last couple of days. You know, healing is not linear. I have been really doing a lot better overall, and I feel like I've been knocked back over the last like couple weeks again after I felt like that like 2 months ago. So I basically had like 1 good month in between. But you know what? That's life. And because I've been through as much as I've been through, I think I just need to understand that there's gonna be times where I get pushed back a bit because I am kind of restarting my life. I don't know, I've kind of been going through it, like I said, the last couple weeks. And this week I'm a little bit frustrated because last week I was on my period, so I was like, okay, that's fine, that's reasonable. Technically I'm still on my period, but usually my mood starts getting better by this point, and it doesn't really feel like it's getting that much better. And I just have like a lot of external stuff that's really bothering me. So I'm not sure if this week is going to overall be a good week or a bad week. It's literally only Tuesday. Also, this vlog is probably gonna be shorter in terms of like how many days I do because I need this edited on Thursday. Yeah, I guess technically I need it edited on Friday, but I'll probably start it on Thursday. So I don't know, we'll see. This is once again, a very not so great vlog in my eyes, but you know what? Healing is not linear, improvement is not linear. Well, improvement I guess is kind of linear, but you know what I mean. Okay, and also the Love is Blind weddings episode comes out tomorrow, and me and my boyfriend still have so many episodes to watch. So he is gonna come over and we're gonna try to binge as much as we possibly can tonight so that we can actually watch the weddings tomorrow. But I do want to put that clip for my birthday just so that like I feel like I did something with it because I really wanted to put that somewhere, and I think it'll help a lot with the context of a lot of stuff I say, a lot of stuff I've been saying, a lot of stuff with the breakup, if like people are like, what the fuck really happened with the breakup, because I kind of like gave an abridged version. Now I'm like willing to talk about it more. I literally feel like you guys are like watching this in like real time. I'm like, y'all go watch that clip while I go watch Love is Blind. So that's how it's gonna be in my head. Let's do it that way. Enjoy the clip of me talking about my life. Okay, so it's about 20 minutes until my birthday. We have a car peeling out behind me. Fucking awesome. Yeah, honestly, I cannot believe I'm awake, even though I know this is like kind of a tradition for me. It's kind of something that I like to do. I don't know, I feel like it's weird. Like, I'm a working girl now. It's weird for me to be awake until midnight on my birthday. But I'm about to be 24. Which is fucking insane because I think 23 has been probably the most chaotic. I don't even know what other word to use for it. Like, I want to say insane. Life-changing year of my entire life, honestly. So much has happened in the last 12 months. And I don't know, I'm kind of up and down on if I really want to go into a lot of details on my past relationship, just because at first I was pretty adamant on not, because I thought that it says more about me, you know, to not speak on it. But I think that I never truly got the peace that I deserved, so why should I try to protect anyone else's about that, if that makes any sense? I'm trying to be like inconspicuous about everything that I say, so I'm not saying anything directly, but it is hard to without like being vague and not really making sense. But I think just because it is my birthday, and last year on my birthday, like, and actually all the years before, I have like very traumatic memories. A lot of stuff is coming up, so I'm kind of starting to think that I'm gonna talk about my experiences a little bit more. I don't think it's like gonna be the focus of anything necessarily, but like I do want to be able to talk about it a little bit more. Last year on my birthday, my ex quite literally broke up with me because I wasn't grateful enough for what he did on my birthday, which was try and send me on a shopping spree and not really like spend any time with me or like let me have a good day. So like I ended up crying at the end of the day because I was like, this guy doesn't even fucking know me. And then I got broken up with, and then I had to try and prove myself worthy to be taken back. And then after that happened, I was like on my best behavior and was just trying to be appreciative of stuff, which I still don't feel like I really had to be, because literally all I wanted was a good day, because no birthday with my ex was ever a good experience, and I'm literally terrified of my birthday coming up again because of everything that I've been through. I'm pretty sure I privated my 22nd birthday vlog, but that was up on this channel for a while, and there's like a good probably like 5 to 20 minutes of me clearly having like a depressive episode, and that's because like I got into a fight with my ex the night before, which happened like every time. But yeah, like last year it was a breakup, and then after that my ex left to go on a road trip with his friend while I was home alone sobbing about being broken up with. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, I might have been the one who actually said it, but I was getting yelled at and told how the relationship wasn't even worth it, and you know, all of that. So then I was just like, okay, why are we doing this? And regardless, I still had to beg for him back. I'm very like weird about saying things and like misconstruing information for hopefully obvious reasons. But yeah, after all of that, I was like on my best behavior, and then that's when we bought the house, aka he bought a house, and I was treated as a resident of the house who still had to pay half the mortgage. And then like I got really sick, and then I got in trouble for getting sick, and there was a lot of drama with the house. It was so chaotic for those first few months of having the house. And then I went to Korea, came back from Korea with a new perspective, realizing the brainwashing I was going through and just like the haze I was in, not realize how much I was being affected by this relationship. So ended that, moved into this apartment by myself in a new city, was single for a few weeks, honestly, about a month, and then met my current boyfriend, and now am in an incredibly happy, healthy relationship. Right now I'm actually happy with my job. Like, it's kind of been up and down. I know it's been a lot of like chaos lately with that because I couldn't really decide if like I hated it or not, and I think right now I'm fine with where I'm at. I'm so happy in this apartment, so happy with my relationship, so happy with myself, my own self-esteem, my own journey. But it's like, it's crazy to think like the position I was in last year, literally getting broken up with, and only 2 months away from being in a house that I thought was gonna be like the house that I raised my future children in. And then also not knowing that, you know, the greatest trip of my life was coming up in a few months, and that the greatest guy I would ever meet, at least up until this point, fingers crossed, you know, like all of these really great experiences were coming up, but like that day was so horrible for me, and every birthday before was so horrible for me. And really like each year for the past like probably I guess 4 years, it really just seemed like every year was gonna be worse and just put me deeper into that hole. Now honestly, like a year later, I'm in my dream place, my dream man, doing a lot of the things I've always wanted to do, accomplishing so many more of my goals in comparison to what I was doing before, actually like having the feelings that I want to feel, like experiencing the things that I want to experience in my life. It's so fucking crazy, and it's crazy to me that I don't talk about everything I've been through as much as I probably should. Like, no one can tell me if I should or should not talk about stuff like this. Like, it's my own thing, but like the fact that I kind of almost think it's no big deal when it's like I have gone through so much, and the fact that I made it out of that life that I was living last year, and now I'm here, and everything that I have right now is so beyond what I could even conceptualize at that point. And it's crazy because like the last few years when I have been doing my little talking parts about what I'm going through on my birthday, it's been really sad and really like existential and bad, and I feel like maybe tonight, tomorrow, the next few weeks, I'm just gonna feel happy. So maybe I have come a really long way, and I'm actually really excited to be 24 now, mostly because I'm not 23. 23 holds, I mean, yes, a lot of really, really good memories, but also it's been the last year that I was still holding on to a lot of that just nasty, gross parts of my life, and now I can separate myself from that. There's just like a peace that's coming with it this time, and I really haven't felt this in a really long time, and I didn't think I was gonna feel this for a long time. All right, it's about to be midnight.
One time for the birthday, bitch. 2 times for the birthday, bitch.
Alright, so it's Thursday. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. Look, guys, I don't know what happened. It's been a really long week for me. Actually, it's been a long 2 weeks. I don't know what happened, but this period that I just had was like one of the worst things I've ever experienced. Like, usually I am only affected for like 2-3 days of the actual period, and then maybe I have like a week of PMS. Like, yeah, that happens. But even the PMS, it's usually just me being a little bit more irritated, but like it's not too bad. And I only have like 2 days where I'm exhausted and like feel like shit. I had my regular 1 week of PMS. That was about the same. But then my period lasted 6 days, and all 6 days I like wanted to die. I was extremely tired. I was extremely self-critical. I didn't have any motivation. Like, everything was really bad for me. Like, I was just really not okay. And I hadn't felt like that in a hot minute, because I feel like I've really been going up lately, just overall. So yeah, that was weird. So another vlog once again where it's a little bit sporadic. It's a little bit not what I really imagined it being, because it's just like, it's a lot of mess. But I know I talked about like New Orleans and my birthday and stuff, and I put the clip. Other than that, I really feel like I haven't like really had too much going on. I have been on my running streak, as I've mentioned, and this was my run for today. Kind of annoyed about it because I think my watch was going slower than what I was actually going. I'm pretty sure this was a sub 10 mile according to the treadmill. But yeah, I went pretty hard for that. And this is what I did yesterday. So this is pretty good. I feel like I need to do like a 5 mile either like this weekend or next weekend. Let's see how much time actually I have left to do this. Okay, I still have over a full month. So if I do like 5 miles now, I still could probably get a half marathon before the end of this. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, but I don't know. Other than that, for updates, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I cut all my nails off. I tried to like actually get them off, but I don't think my acetone that I have is strong enough, or I just don't have the right tools. I don't really know how this works, but I just got annoyed because if you actually look at how much grow out I have, like my nails were like this long. And honestly, that was way too much for me. I couldn't take it anymore, so I had to cut them off, but I'm going to get them redone tomorrow. And I'm also going to get my pedicure and fix my toes. So feel like we're doing good. I'm doing good on my weekly video uploads, and I'm gonna try to slowly start integrating short form content, especially now that I'm like not doing anything with my gaming channel. I feel like this might work out a little bit better for me, but I'm just prioritizing those weekly uploads, making sure those get done, and trying to fit in short form content when I can. I'm also still trying to work on my apartment. I am doing the next part of the apartment diaries. I'm still trying to clean, but that honestly is like the lowest priority right now, but I am trying to deep clean my kitchen. Yeah, I don't know. And then I've been doing my journaling. Everything's going like pretty smoothly in terms of like me actually accomplishing things that I said I was gonna do. Like I'm on track. I just don't necessarily feel like into it all the time, if that makes sense. But things are definitely looking up. I feel like things are getting better. The only problem is we have not finished Love is Blind. We literally only have the wedding episode to watch, and I'm not seeing my boyfriend tonight. I will probably see him tomorrow, but I am going to start editing this video tonight. I'll probably do like 95% of it, and the only things that I'm gonna put in are my nails tomorrow and like an outro. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll finish it right here. Who knows? Yeah, I think I'll finish it right here because you know what? You guys can go see my nails if you check out my Instagram. Shameless promotion there. So you don't have to wait for it in the vlog. You can just go look at it on my Instagram stories. It will be up there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, again, as I already have mentioned, this is like a very uneventful vlog. I don't have a lot of things going on. I don't know. I don't have a lot of like intense thoughts. I just kind of want to work now after being depressed for like 2 weeks. I'm in that stage where I'm getting like a lot of ideas and I really need to like actually put them into practice. So I think I'm gonna start putting them into practice tonight. But yeah, I do need to edit this video like pretty badly now because I do have plans all weekend. I'm actually gonna be spending the night at my boyfriend's dad's house this weekend, and tomorrow I have to do my nails, and then I'm probably gonna be hanging out with him. So I have to finish this now, and then it'll be another week of grinding. I think next week's video is gonna be really good, so I am excited about that. But that one's gonna be a lot of hard work. So I don't know. Okay, with all that being said, I don't actually feel like I have a lot of like useful stuff to talk about. So I'm just gonna go edit this video and go about my weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, even though I'm being highly critical of what this video looked like and was in general. Yeah, I still hope you guys liked it. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and whatever comment you want. And if you're feeling generous, you could even subscribe, honestly. I do hope to see you guys all in the next video, but if not, bye-bye.